Headlights smear across the rainy glass, wipers keeping time of what we had. Dashboard crack where you kicked your heels, laughing at a joke I still can feel. Billboard flickers over exit A, same one you would always make us take. Every left I turn into your street, signal off but you're not there to me. Every corner hums your favorite tune, every traffic light looks not too soon. This whole city feels like a missed call, your name ringing through the urban sprawl. This whole city feels like a missed call. Every tower waiting for you to talk, skyscrapers staring like unread text, rich cables humming what's left unsaid. Driving through the ringtone of it all, heart on silent, eyes on green and red. Bus stop bench still holds our summer sweats, sidewalk cracks remember where we stepped. Corner store clerk watches me alone, smiles like he already knows you're gone. Straight line rattles overhead in time, late trains echo how we cross those lines. Water on the street reflects your walk, I changed the song before the voices talk. Every block repeats your favorite route, every right turn feels like losing you. I turn my ringer off to feel grown. Now I'm chasing echoes from my phone. If distance is just numbers on a map, why does every mile still sound like that? This whole city feels like a missed call, your name ringing through the urban sprawl. This whole city feels like a missed call. Every tower waiting for you to talk. I keep driving till the signal drops. Hard on airplane, still can't turn you on. Street lights blur, I'm too low. Let the city glow. Mug ring circles on the counter tile, 2 chip cups stack, 1 unused a while. Coffee drip machine still hums your song. Started it for 2 but that feels wrong. Steam curls up and paints you in the air, jawline in the swirl above your chair. I drink slow so your outline stays clear. Sip by sip you disappear from here. Kettle whistle soft against the hush, heartbeats echo in the morning rush. My coffee steam confesses you at dawn, draws your face then slowly moves it on. My coffee steam confesses you at dawn, you will evaporate before the day is strong. Handprint on the stainless by the sink, lipstick ghosts along the cup I drink. Every breath above this porcelain pond spells your shadow then erases it. Fridge no corner curls without your hand, shopping list for lines you used to plan. Sugar jar still holds your silly heart, you drew it on the lid before we split apart. The chair you pulled for me scrapes just the same, quiet wooden echo of your name. I stare at the clock but not the time, waiting for for your knock that never arrived. Cereal in bowls we never fill. Kitchen light too bright for how I feel. Ooh. I tried cold brew just to shift the taste. Still found your sunrise in the aftertaste. If loving you was caffeine in my blood, no wonder every morning feels like flood. My coffee steam confesses you at dawn, draws your face and slowly moves it on. My coffee steam confesses you at dawn. You evaporate but the cup stays warm. I breathe you in and let you go out. Whispered promises swirling up the vent. One last sip then quiet home. The kitchen knows. Third floor railing stains your fingerprints. Cigarette burn mark where your wrists were rest. Moonlight pixelates the parking lot. Cars like pause frames of what we forgot. Down below the taxis pulse and fade. Up your silence plays our old charade. Your hoodie on the back of this chair soaks in all the words you left in air. Street below still hums our Friday plans. Sky above records are shaking hands. Our lives turn in a balcony, static. Signals lost in nighttime traffic. Our love turn in a balcony, static. Silent channel, only ghosts can have it. Street lamps flicker where we used to stand. Phone in my palm, no more buzzing hand. Air between these bricks feels cinematic, but all we get is balcony static. Neighbors talking soft through sliding doors. Soundtrack leaking from apartment 4. I can almost hear your low reply, hidden in the clink of glass inside. My bare feet trace the cracks in this floor. Same route you would pace before you swore. The skyline keeps your outline in its glow. City keeps a copy, I let go. Traffic murmurs like a distant crowd. Heartbeat sings with every passing sound. I used to feel your pulse through this rail. Now it's just a tremor of the hail. If distance had a color, it'd be this concrete blue with one forgotten kiss. Our love turned in a balcony, static. Signals lost in nighttime traffic. Our love turned in a balcony, static. Silent channel, no one else can tap. Door latch clicks the way you used to leave. Soft, precise like you were scared to breathe. Coat hook leans from missing all your weight. Empty hanger sway and hesitate. Floorboard sings your name with every creak. My socks know where your sneakers used to sneak. Keys no longer jingle in the lock. Still I pause for you at every knock. Silence stretches long between these walls. Still I hear you pacing after close. The hallway keeps your echo in its steps. Every footfall plays the life we kept. The hallway keeps your echo in its steps. I walk alone but hear you as I tread. Light from the street spills stripes across the floor, painting silhouettes that aren't yours anymore. Lonely but I'm calm with every breath, sharing space with your invisible tread. Mail slot rattles, I still turn my head, half expecting notes you never sent. Photo frames look down this narrow lane, watching us drift out of the lane. That rug remembers where you drop your bag. Tie your shoulders, that little half smirk sack. I trace the path from doorway to our room. Every inch of quiet metronome. I've started checking peepholes, every sound. Still your rhythm lives in this small ground. I thought letting go would feel like slam. All at once, a door I couldn't stand. But loving you stood out in gentle steps. Now the hall just holds a part that's left. The hallway keeps your echo in its steps. Every footfall plays the life we kept. The hallway keeps your echo in its steps. I walk alone but you're not really gone. I breathe slow, let the rhythm reset. Learning how to dance with only me. Soft steps, quiet door, down the hall. Streetlights drip like honey on the windshield. I drive in circles just to feel you near. Every song on the radio is haunted, like the chorus still says your name in my ear. Your jacket's on my chair like a quietness, a shape but you that never speaks back. And I keep doing fine like it's a language when my heart forgets how to relax. I'm trying to be grown about it, but grief don't follow rules. It just shows up in the softest moments and turns them cruel. I'm chill but I'm breaking slow, like ice that cracks without a sound. I laugh like I'm okay for the world, then fall apart when nobody's around. You were the warmth in my bloodstream, now I'm a body in the blue. I'm lost in the dark, I call moving on. Still walking through, still walking through, still walking through you. Coffee tastes like bitter little memories. Morning light feels way too honest now. I keep you last, I can't, like a bruise on my tongue, like a truth I don't know how to throw down. My friends say new love will find you, but my hands don't even feel like mine. I'm learning how to live without your gravity, and I keep floating past the line. I scroll through us like a playlist, skipping what hurts the most, but every track ends the same way. reaching for what isn't there. I don't miss the fights, I miss the peace after. The way you breathe and fix the air. Now silence is heavy and my thoughts don't sit still. I keep trying to outrun this feeling, but it knows where I live. I'm chill, but I'm breaking slow, like waves that drown you in their calm. I smile like a stranger in my own skin, like I'm healing, but I'm not. You were the home in my heartbeat. Now my days don't feel brand new. I'm lost in the dark, I call moving on. Still walking through, still walking through. Cold hands on the steering wheel, warm ghost in the passenger seat. If you ever come back in a dream, don't wake me up, let me keep the peace. Fog black scribbles out the street like script. Raincoat dripping where our plans once dripped. Bus stop shelter holds you leaning cold. Still see you twisting at your earbuds cords. Side view mirror catches phantom hands. Raise the flag or rather never lands. Driver knows my face but not my story. Swipes my card, the turnstile does it for me. City humming noise the way I scan. Every window for your leaving plan. Your memory rides the late bus in my rear view, reflected in the smudge I can't wipe through. Your memory rides the late bus in my rear view. Taillights tracing all the things we knew. Route map shows the distance that we grew. Stops named after versions of you. Lonely but the engine hums me through on this late bus. Rear view full of you. Crack seat vinyl squeaks your favorite joke. You'd stretch your legs and heartbeat I.O. roll. Handrail cold where your fingers used to slide. Balancing your weight with careless pride. Back row, window still has one, lose the latch. You'd sneak it open, let the night air catch. Some kid laughs exactly like you laughed. I close my eyes, arrive that stolen craft. Everything for stop then cuts my flow. Like chapters we skip, learning to outgrow. I could get off early, change the line, but I keep taking routes that trace your spine. It's every street's a sentence that we spoke. This whole town's a paragraph we broke. Your memory rides the late bus in my rear view, reflected in the smudge I can't wipe through. Your memory rides the late bus in my rear view. Taillights spelling out the word we're through. I pull the cord and step into the cold, leaving you to ride on down the road. I pull the cord and step into the cold, leaving you to ride on down the road. Bus pulls off, I hum along. Bus pulls off, fading brakes, fading brakes. Your kettle whistle 6 hours ahead. While my city yawns and goes to bed. Sunrise hits your blinds as mine go dark. 2 clocks ticking off a split up heart. Plan on yourself, drinks a different sky. Mine leans toward a neon lullaby. Ceiling fans spin opposites in time. Same old home but different state of mind. Every time I check the world map app, see the curve that stole you off the map. There's an ocean between our apartments now. Miles of quiet under satellite. sinking bow under all the things we can't allow. Lonely but the distance feels somehow like the only way we both stay proud. You drink your coffee when I pour my wine. Photos cross the day, change on our minds. Your laundry spins while my street lights bloom. We're both folding shirts in separate rooms. You passed the corner where we used to meet. I dodged a cafe on my lonely street. Different seasons on our windowsills. Same old silence that our inbox fills. Calendar reminders still pop through. Birthdays, plans we said we'd see in June. I could cross that water just to check if your new life fits better on your neck. But loving you across this swollen blue showed me we were drifting long before you flew. There's an ocean between our apartments now. Miles of quiet under satellite clouds. There's an ocean between our apartments now, and somehow it feels like solid ground. I breathe deep and let the tide decide. Burning out of love, just my own side. Low hum of the glow, let it spin. You slip your hand under my cold eyes. Wrist to wrist, we sink in quiet nights. Now this fabric hangs like an empty shell, cuffed around the echo where you dwelled. Walking past the corner where we wait, cold wind threading through the woven gate. Every little brush against my skin feels like you sliding your fingers in. I shake my arms like I can spill you out, but seems to harm your hidden route. I still feel your pulse in my sleep, little rhythm that refuses to leave. I still feel your pulse in my sleep, beating softer but it's still on beat. Lonely strokes become a moving shrine, where your ghost like it was tailor-made. Quiet steps, I let the sidewalk breathe me in. This so cold, learning to be brave. Laundry day, I almost throw you in. Stop myself and fold you once again. Hangers line like soldiers at parade. Each one knows the shape of love we played. Elevator mirror shows the truth. Jacket draped on me the way you knew. Tuck my heart beneath your hidden palm. Now I rise these pockets, staying calm. Tug the cuff, pretend it's just the thread, but that faint thumb lives where you once played. One day I'll buy something brand new, fresh cut, no secret map of you. But tonight I'm thankful for the sweet, for catching all the beats you couldn't keep. I still feel your pulse in my sleep, little rhythm that refuses to leave. I still feel your pulse in my sleep, echo tempo of our quiet week. I pull it tight and walk into the chill, carrying you in every gentle swing. Arms crossed, soft hum, keep the beat. From kids' heads almost gone, but our footprints still stretch just beyond. Trash can lit reflects your tilted grin when we sneak a smoke and tuck you in. Crosswalk sidewalk sign still blinks, that knowing hand holding me back when I try to stand. I spin once beneath the yellow glow. Your silhouette appears and lets me go. Late bus eyes and carry strangers home. I stay here rehearsing being alone. I slow dance without street lamp shadow. Two-step with a memory. I know I slow dance without street lamp shadow. Arms round the outline of what we chose. Lonely but the pavement feels like stage. Quiet heart turning one more page. No more you at the end of this road. Only me and that street lamp shadow. Concrete holds a stain from that spilled drink. Where you told the truth in sips and blinks. Bench still leans the way you like to sit. Legs across my lap, we talk and drift. Now the metal chills straight through my jeans. Phones in other pockets, buzz and scream. I press shuffle, let a slow jam play. Sway with all the words we didn't say. Night breeze curls around my folded arms. Half remembered echo of your warmth. Maybe healing's just a quiet groove. Leaning into spaces we once moved. Learning how to hold the air instead of chasing down the place your steps once led. I slow dance with our street lamp shadow. Two-step with a memory. I know I slow dance with our street lamp shadow. Letting go one sway, one breath, one note. I bow to the curb and head back home, leaving you to flicker in the glow. Shoes on stone, soft la la, let the light stay on. Let the light stay on. You send a meme at 3 a.m. your side. My morning toast burns while your moonrise climbs. Little green dot says you're still awake, but I'm already dressed in wide awake. Calendar invites cross our days. Birthday wishes hidden different shades. Sidebars on my laptop show your town. Tiny numbers counting up and down. Yeah, we used to share the same sky blue. Now I check the clock before I text you. We became a time zone sidebar on a screen. Two small labels where life had been. We became a time zone sidebar on a screen. Scrolling past the chapter where we dream. Lonely but I'm learning how to breathe. Knowing you're asleep while I still leave. Coffee for my sunrise, wine for yours. Living parallel behind these glass doors. Voice note hits at midnight on my phone. Your morning traffic drowning out your tone. You laugh about the weather where you are. I stare at rain on my familiar car. We talking gaps and pauses and delays. Jokes arrive late, stacked in awkward waves. Alarm reminders in a different hue. Mark the times I used to sit with you. Screenshots hold our overlapping days. But real life slipped into separate lanes. If time's the thing that stretched us out of reach, then maybe we both needed different weeks. I'm still soft when your name lights up blue, but I won't bend the clock to follow you. We became a time zone sidebar on a screen. Two small labels where life had been. We became a time zone sidebar on a screen. Floating like footnotes under everything. I close the tab and let my morning be. Trusting that my eyes were more than me. Cursor blink, low hum, loud sign offline. till your shadow fell. Rain taps the pane like your fading spell. Coffee steam curls to your empty side. She's still warm from the love that died. Street lamp hums through the blinds half drawn. Phone screen dark since your last on. Mirror holds the ghost of your chin soft line. Every breath tastes like your absent one. Heart drifts quiet, no anchor inside. Echoes whisper through the endless night. I'm lost in your afterglow, nowhere to go. Fading embers where fire used to grow. I'm lost in your afterglow, nowhere to go. Skin remembers what my mind won't show. Perfume lingers on the collar you forgot. Quiet room, swallow all the love we sought. Wandering halls like a stranger in my home. Chasing flickers of the warmth we used to own. Draw a pull stick with your rings, faint scratch. Pillow damp cradles what we can't catch. Late train rumbles past the windowsill. Carries echoes of your laugh, soft thrill. Frigid light spills on the chair you claim. Half-eaten play with your fork's old frame. Clock ticks slow in the space you left bare. Every second pulls me further from there. No maps for this hollow I wander through. Your voice in the walls but it's never you. Loneliness wraps like fog on the glass, blurring the line where our forever passed. I trace the outline of hands that won't hold. Learning to breathe in the story untold. I'm lost in your afterglow, nowhere to go. Fading embers where fire used to grow. I'm lost in your afterglow, nowhere to go. Skin remembers but it's time to let go. Wanting soft through the silence we knew. Afterglow dims, la la la, into blue. Lost but moving. On through. The night leans in through half-closed blinds. Streetlight trembling on the floor. I keep replaying old goodbyes like they remind me something more. Your shadow still lives in my room, in the silence between my breaths. I don't reach for you out loud, I just hold what's left. I make peace with quiet evenings, or at least I tell myself. But peace feels like an empty chair on the other side of the shelf. I drink my thoughts like they're cold coffee, bitter but familiar still. Lost love doesn't scream at you, it just learns to stand still. I don't cry like I used to, I don't beg the sky for signs. I just sit with what we were and let it pass my mind. We're fading after midnight, soft as the neon light. Loneliness holding my heartbeat longer than you might. If love was a place I lived in, I don't know where or when. We're fading after midnight, and I don't know who I am without it.
I walk past our favorite corner like it's someone else's street. I tell myself I'm moving on, but my steps repeat. Every song sounds slightly different when you're not here to hear it too. The world keeps turning quietly, but I'm still losing you. just miss the version of me who felt safe in your heart. Now I measure nights and memories and mornings in regret. I learned how to live without you, but I haven't learned how to forget.
I don't want you back in pieces. I don't wanna rewind. I just wanna stop feeling like I left myself behind. But fading after midnight, soft as the city hum. Loneliness knows my breathing when the daylight's done. If love was a song we played once, it's echoing in my chest. We're fading after midnight, and I'm trying to rest. Maybe healing isn't louder. Maybe it's this slow, sitting with the quiet and letting it go. Maybe love doesn't end in fire. Maybe it dims like a star, and you wake up one night wondering where you are. I'm not broken, just distant from who I used to be. Lost love leaves a space in you no one else can see. We're fighting after midnight, but I'm still breathing here. Loneliness walks beside me, loud, just clear. If I ever find my way back to the man I was before, it'll be after midnight, standing at your door, but not knocking anymore. The neon flickers slowly, the sky turns pale and blue. I'm still here in the quiet, learning how to lose you. The porch light flickers, I get tired of trying. June turns to December in a single breath. I trace your name in the steam on the mirror, watch it disappear like we dead, like what's left. My phone's a graveyard of almost a maybe. Little blue bubbles that never kept born, and the city keeps moving like nothing is breaking. I'm stuck in the after of something I swore. If love is a house, I'm the bust in the hallway, just floating where footsteps used to be. I keep hearing you laugh in the space between sayings, a ghost with a heartbeat haunting me. I'm lonely and alone, full of noise, lost in a town that knows my face. I can't stay where you used to exist, and it tastes like a colder place. You were the one in my cage, now I'm a song with the chorus gone. I keep spinning your memory like I know. Beetle drops and I'm still not moving on. I walk past our spot like it's sacred and cursed, like a church with the doors nailed shut. Your hoodie still hangs on the back of my chair, soft little riot I can't give up. Friends say time like it's some kind of medicine, but mine keeps coughing of yesterday. I smile for a second and then I remember, even mine too is learned how to fray. I don't know who I am without your gravity, without you pulling me back to the ground. Now I drift through my days like a paper in headlights, bright for a moment, then gone when it's fine. And only in a room full of noise, lost in a town that knows my face. I kiss the air we used to exist, and it tastes like a colder drops and I'm still not moving on. If you were to miss me, do you miss me right? Or just the idea when the mic is loud? 'Cause I'm learning the shape of a life without you, and it doesn't fit, doesn't hold. You just slips through my hands like smoke in a car window, like prayers I don't believe, but still whisper out. Mommy in a room full of noise, lost in the flame that I always say. I hold my heart like a glass of water, one small shake and it breaks that way. You were the light in my midnight. Now I'm a street with the power drawn, so I sing to the jar like it understands me. Needle drops, and I'm still not moving on. Porch light flickers, and I light it. Some things don't come back, they just dim. Neon lakes through the blinds like a quiet confession. One room's a small ocean of things you left. I hold my breath on the floorboards, remember every soft step that we used to be every next. Your name still lives in my throat like a splinter. I swallow it down and it burns on the way. And I keep scrolling on past like a scripture, but the more that I read it, the more it decays. I don't cry like I used to, I just go numb and call it peace. But silence has teeth when it misses someone, and it's eating the best parts of me. I'm chill, but I'm shattered inside, smiling like I don't feel the fall. I'm alone in a crowd of my thoughts, and they echo your name through the hall. You were the man to my heartbeat. Now every road feels wrong, so I drift through the night like a slow song, playing on, and the love is gone. Your favorite spot and pretend I don't notice, but my chest does that thing where it tightens and aches. Funny how time can be gentle to strangers and loosest to the ones who still replay. I try new faces, new cities, new reasons, but your shadow keeps winning my light. And every I'm good is a small little lie that I tell just to make it tonight. I keep my heart on airplane mode, no signals get through anymore, but I still check for you like a habit, like love is a door I can't close. I'm chill, but I'm shattered inside, smiling like I'm not breaking at all. I'm lost in the space where you were, like a picture ripped off of the wall. You were the home in my heartbeat. Now I'm just passing through, so I drift through the night like a slow song, playing on, still falling for you. Do you ever miss me at 2 a.m. when the world gets quiet and the truth gets loud? 'Cause I'm learning the shape of good guide. It doesn't look like strength, it looks like me holding my own hand in the dark, trying not to disappear. I'm chill, but I'm shattered inside. like a picture ripped off of the wall. You were the home in my heartbeat. Now I'm just passing through, so I drift through the night like a slow song playing on, still falling for you. Neon phase in the room. Streetlights on the windshield show. Heartbeat in the stereo. City in the distance, blurred in blue. Another late night, trying not to think of you. Hands on the wheel, but my mind drifts back to your hoodie, your laugh, raw cul-de-sac. Friends say I'm better now that you're gone, but every empty seat just proves I'm wrong. I talk to the silence like it might talk back. All I get is echoes on this one-way track. I keep my feelings in a lo-fi. Turn the volume down so I don't cry. Settings feel on a night drive. R&B on the radio, I survive. Every bass I'm pushing name from my chest. Every hoop reminds me we were a mess. I'm okay, but I'm not alright. Telling myself I heal with time. Sad and sugar, my heart won't lie. You're the tear in my quiet sky. Red lights linger like the waves stay. Half in love, half on foot out the gate. Your unread tape still sit in my phone. Proof I'm not the only one alone. I pass your exit, then I circle back, like I'm rehearsing what we'll never have. Your ghost is riding in the passenger seat, singing every harmony off beat. I keep my feelings in lo-fi. I'm the pain in a soft revive. Setting still on a night drive. R&B on the radio, I survive. Every 808s wash over my chest. Let the melodies do all the rest. I'm okay, cycling while the beaten path slowly fades. Street lights, 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 street lights on the windshield. Street lights, street lights, street lights mirrored to lines of my rearview glass. 808s breathing slow as the hours pass. Vocal echoes flow like you in my head. Reverb on your name, all the words left unsaid. Since hum low like a prayer I can't speak. Auto tone memories broken and weak. Fade in, fade out like a looping refrain. I'm just a silhouette driving through the pain. Chill on the night time, R&B on the radio. I survive. Sad and chill, sad and chill, sad and chill. Let the mind roll till your name is just a distant line. Sad and chill, sad and chill, sad and chill. You can keep the chords cycling and keep the chords cycling while the beating pass. Can keep the chords cycling while the beating pad slowly fades. Feel like looking at additives over the outro. Feel like looking at additives over. Looking at additives over. Street lights, street lights, street lights. Keep the chords cycling. Street lights and keep the chords cycling.